want to go in and climb in? And then you can just pass me this and then you can just pass me everything. Through the window. Unless I just climb through the window.
You can come to the house. Look at that.
So do you know if there's any water in here right now?
I don't know. I really haven't checked.
Okay.
I know there's been some use this morning
Yep.
because, you know, girls going to school.
Right. Did you tell your daughter that we pulled her wig out?
She actually remembered that it was not a wig. That was actually real hair.
Really?
She cut a friend's hair who has very coarse hair. And then they flushed it. I don't know why. She doesn't know why either, but.
Oh,
so
wow. So that was actual human hair?
Yeah.
Wow. She needs
It was
a
very
conditioner.
coarse. She has very coarse hair.
Alright.
Doesn't seem like this works.
No, it's not empty.
Like I said, it was draining slow.
Really slow?
Yeah. So I'm not sure if something else just moved on or. Are you going to try and squeeze through too?
You want me stuck in there? Be a fork in the window.
That'll definitely be a good YouTube video.
I got stuck and I locked my keys in, and I came through one over here, and I actually, because it was my fly of my pants kept getting stuck on there or something, so I had to lower my daughter through.
I'm sure she liked that.
She was freaked a bit because it got dark.
Yeah. Ooh. It's gonna take me. I can't go as fast as I did the other day.
The shot.
Yeah, well.
Kicking your butt some, or?
Yeah, I actually ended up in the ER because of it yesterday.
Wow.
I got a rare side effect that it actually gave me inflammation in my gastrointestinal system. So.
That's no fun.
No. Especially when I don't have a history of it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's not like something that, this will just pass. I just have to,
Right.
curl up in a ball and deal with it.
Been pretty much, when you saw me Monday, I had actually just gotten the shot at like 9 in the morning.
Yep.
And then.
It was about 12 to 24 hours afterwards.
Well, what time did I end up having to leave that job? The other job that we were doing?
6, 5, 5:30.
Yeah, that one was a tough one. So I ended up having to leave that one at like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it wasn't pretty. When I got home, the fevers, the chills, everything started, and.
Well, that means that it's working.
Right, but at the same time, the gastrointestinal stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's nasty. Yeah, that's not dry, but there's no water in there.
I was not very pleased.
I was gonna go tell my wife not to flush anything upstairs.
Oh yeah, please.
That's a surprise.
I don't want to wear that.
No.
I bumped my head coming through the window. I got it on camera too, so Bob can have a good laugh.
there's another big clump of hair in there.
Yeah.
Or they reflush it.
Zero it out right here. This cast going out. About 7 feet out, they get a decent amount of root. It's all in the top of the pipe. 7 feet to 12 feet. Feet puts us right under that oak, right?
No, the oak's like way over in the corner.
Oh. Well, the feeder roots might still come over.
Oh yeah, like the usually should be anyway.
They got more root at about 28 feet. I'm in clay, so. What is that? There's a mess out here at about 34 feet. Look at this.
I'm confused because people have flushed the toilets this morning. Nothing there. You see something?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah.
We don't know what it is. You have roots at about 7, starting at about 7 feet out.
Okay.
To about 20, to about 12 feet out.
Okay.
And then you have roots again at about 28 feet out.
Okay.
And
that should be
then
just about the
that's
street.
just right there.
Yeah.
And then at 34 feet, we ran into this.
What is that?
I don't know. We're going to throw the flex shaft in there like we did before.
Yeah.
Because we can use it in conjunction with this.
Yeah. And see if that moves or what it is.
Right. And then we'll be able to get a lot of that root out as well.
Is that on the side of the,
I don't know.
of the pipe? Like it's round?
Oh, why is it doing that? It's doing some weird thing with the time and the date.
It's the aliens.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's root or if it's... No, it's on the top of the pipe. It's like... It looks like root, and then I go up into it, and it's like... It almost looks collapsed. So why don't we get the flex shaft? We'll run the flex shaft through it again, and then we'll go from there. It's only 34 feet out, and then 50 feet should tie us into the city, so...
That's about right. Because it's right basically under the... I believe it's like kind of in the area of the sidewalk.
Right.
So.
It's doing some weird thing with the date and time. I don't like that. We'll figure that out later. That's not important right now. What's important is getting you draining. Yeah, so I had the weird side effects. So I woke up after I went home Monday. I slept from like 9:30 at night till about almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people who have had
Tuesday morning.
The usual thing, like a good, solid, good 12-hour nap, and they usually feel fine.
Yeah, but then I woke up at about 3 in the morning. And it felt like the fever and stuff had broken, but I was still getting the chills.
Yeah.
And most of the other side effects had seemed to go away, except that I was really lethargic and tired.
Yeah.
So then I got up and I went out on the couch and I ended up falling asleep again. And I woke up at 1 because my daughter had an appointment that I had to get her to for 2. But I was like, something's not right. Because I went in to take a shower and my heart was pounding, like felt like it was pounding out of my chest, pounding.
That's not normal. Yeah.
So I called my doctor, and they're like, you need to go to the ER.
Yeah.
And then I went to the ER, and they put me in the queue in the ER, but I sat there in the waiting room from like 2 till almost 6 before they got me back into a room, because most of the people that were going in from the side effects of the Moderna shot.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is fantastic.
Yeah, it's just one of those.
Yeah, you never know. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not. It's
you can't.
It's
you
new.
know,
So.
You know, they mapped this whole process out a while ago.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah.
At University of Pennsylvania. But
What do
they
you
knew
mean that they were
couldn't-
gonna go? That it was gonna happen?
No, how to make a messenger RNA vaccine.
So
That's
how is
what
this
this
vaccine made? Is it like a synthetic
What
version of it, or
No.
is it a protein? What is
What
it?
it does is it sends, when you get the injection, you are actually being injected with messenger RNA, which are RNA bits
Yep.
that enter your cells
Yeah.
and tell the cells to make the protein spikes that the virus has.
Okay.
So you build the antibodies and all the other immune parts against those spike proteins, which is what the virus is surrounded with, the little spikes on it,
Yeah.
and that's how it attaches and enters the cell. So there's no corona virus at all ever entering your.
So it's
Like
just
your
the little
body.
things that attach to your.
This,
Okay.
This vaccine tells your body to make those and release just the spikes. Your immune system sees those spikes and learns how to kill them.
Oh.
So, if SARS, SARS-2 CoV, there's the actual virus enters your body. All your immune system ever sees is the spikes. It sees them, it knows them.
Basically,
Wipes
nothing
it out.
happens.
Right.
Almost like
Whereas
the flu vaccine,
where
or
the flu shot is actually
they're made from the actual bacteria,
flu.
right?
Yeah, it's actual flu.
The virus.
That is not active.
Right.
And
Okay.
that's why it's only about 40 to 50% effective, whereas these messenger RNAs, this is the first time we've actually made one, is in the 90s.
Oh.
So
Well.
they've been working on how to make them, but they were missing a technology, which was the actual genome mapping. And
Okay.
that's what they said. We could make this if we had this.
Right.
And now our DNA mapping has gotten to the point where we actually had it.
Right. So we could actually make it. Did
Yeah.
you hear all that?
I've been
We just had
following
like
this
a chemistry
bio
lesson just now.
in
You'll
a
see it on
vaccine.
YouTube, I'm sure. Alrighty, go ahead. Go ahead. So right now what I'm doing is I'm cutting them out.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have to get some water flowing into it so we can rinse them down and get them out of your pipe.
Yeah. Get them down to the
Yeah.
It's right behind the shores. So those chains just spin. Just beat the crap
Yeah,
out of
exactly. And then it cuts them out.
them. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Orangeburg or Bermico pipe?
No.
So it's basically rolled tar paper pipe. And made my camera ready. is I can't see the chains.
Too much water?
Yeah. I just have to kink it for a second and then...
Let it drain.
Yep. And then I'll be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, there's a lot of roots at 34. I started at that really bad section.
Yeah.
At the 34-foot section. I started there.
That's probably that big old tree.
Nice. Oh, it goes to the... We're almost at the SDR. I just have to pull it back to the...
Was that a patch that was put in there once?
I don't know. I want to make sure I get all the root out first, and then I can tell you.
Because I know we saw a piece of that green pipe in there, and the guy's like, who did that? I'm like, I have no idea. Not us. and he was like, why didn't they do the whole thing?
Yeah, this one joint's really bad.
A lot of roots.
Yeah, and it's offset just a little bit. So I just... Good job. We got it.
Finally got that ball of roots out of it.
Your SDR is separated.
Yeah. The last guy was like, why did they just do that one little piece? Why didn't they do the whole thing? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
If you're going to dig one hole.
The SDR that's in here, where it connects to the clay, there's a big, there's like a chunk taken out of the bottom. I guess that would be the top. That's where a lot of the root was coming in through.
That makes sense. Easy access point.
Right, but a lot of times you see it in the joints anyways, because that's where it comes in.
Sneak its way in.
Exactly, unless it's like the SDR that's glued.
Yeah.
Because then it's sealed better.
Yeah.
I just want to get all the way out to the city. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get past that.
What's that? Is that big thing?
This is where the cast meets the clay. Yeah. Is where this ball is where all this root starts. here, I'm really not that far out.
You said you're only at 9 feet?
Yeah.
What's your right, basically? How's it go?
Maybe it's not in your favor. It's either a tampon or a really big root. It's a tampon. Or a packing peanut.
Or what?
A packing peanut. No, I think it's a really large root.
So the back up last night.
But whatever it is, we're gonna end up bringing it back with us anyway, so. Because it's really stuck on the cable. Sorry, I know this is taking longer than it did the last time, but...
Just being thorough.
Yeah, that's the good thing about being able to use this system in conjunction with the camera. We can make sure that we get 99% of your roots out.
Particularly while you're targeted and you know it's clean there.
Right. Can you...
So I wonder if the backup last night, something was just slowing the flow. Because
Right.
offset of
A lot
roots.
of these roots were on the top,
Yeah.
growing along the top. So somebody must have put like a root accent or a foaming root treatment down here
Okay.
before.
Yeah. We
And-
never have. So.
Well, not even a foaming one. It would have had to have been the crystals, because the crystals will lay on the bottom of the pipe
Right. They
and
just
kill
stay
the roots on the bottom.
Stay in the water flow. Yeah.
Exactly. But the foaming one foams to the full circumference,
pipe,
and it
yeah.
will kill the roots on the top. So, are you good? Here, I'm going to pull this out.
Because it was strange. It was
Oh, I
full.
dropped it. Hold on.
It was full, but draining at the same time.
Oh, no, it's still... No, it's not. I dropped a big... Oh.
And I'm going to work for the next 3 days. I just didn't want to before.
No, I hear you. Totally get that. I just want to see if I can get these roots down for you. I know I can get them out, because I can cut them, but... I thought there was a ball on the chains, but there wasn't.
Okay.
It dropped the ball.
It's that big old maple tree I call firewood. Because it's dying.
Well, cut it down, it's firewood.
Probably get it up and then cut some point. Just throw the ball in.
Come on, go. Go away. Alright, let's, go the other way. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
What's that?
Go ahead whenever you're ready. Alright, you can shut off the water. I think we got it. As long as we didn't get hung up on that offset. It gets hung up on that offset. Because it's just a ball, but... Getting hung up right at that offset, that really bad offset he has. Oh, are you okay?
Yep. Tim Taylor, so.
I'm back at 37 feet. That root ball just wasn't moving, but it was hung up on that offset.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure it was fully out of your line.
Did it?
Yeah, I wanted to coax it down the pipe.
Yeah. Did it move on down the line?
Yeah, it's gone now. I'm gonna try to use the flex shaft and jump the flex shaft with the camera head. You know what I mean? Like push over it and see if we don't have to pull the camera all the way out and see if I can get out to the city with the camera.
Like trying to use the flex shaft or the camera as a ramp type thing.
Use the flex shaft as a ramp because the camera will get past the... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to need the thing. Alright, I'm going to pull the camera back, make sure we got all the root out, and then... we'll need the skid.
What's this sign? That's like
It's basically a circle that goes on the... I can't tell if that's a firm color or if that's a really bad break. It's in the top of the pipe. You have another offset at about 30... It's not as bad as the other one. At about 35 feet 6 inches.
The terracotta, my guess is probably the original.
Yeah, and the roots are probably moving it around on you.
And that's over 100 years. This house was built in 1904, so I'm not surprised that ground stuff moves. There's a lot of geology. In college, the ground is not stationary. Especially here, we got boulders and gravel and rocks
and granite. Yeah. I think it's the only problem. It's like a tangled mess.
And the answer is the most geologically active New England state. Lots of earthquakes. Yeah. Kind of special. They're all small. 2 point something, you barely feel them.
Right.
Really bad offset right towards the city. Looks like he may have some root intrusion past it. Looks like you might have a little bit of root intrusion past that part that I can't get over.
You're just like...
I'm looking over it.
Yeah.
Like if you look over it.
Oh, that little fuzzy there? Yeah, that big thing you didn't... Yeah. So that what you didn't know what that was, that's actually the side of the pipe.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's possible that it's a clay joint.
Yeah.
Not clay. Cement.
Yeah.
It's possible that it's a cement joint.
Yeah.
And it's just the cement.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like root.
Well, yeah, it doesn't.
That's why I said it's possible it's root. I can't get close enough to be able to tell. But we were running a lot of water at the same time. So, but I can't, at this point, even with the flex shaft, I could try to get past it, but I wouldn't be able to see what I was doing at that point.
And with all that water, we obviously have pretty decent flow.
Oh yeah.
So.
And you'll be able to see it in this video and the YouTube video.
Yeah. Because
this will be attached to the YouTube video that we put out, so, yeah, you definitely have really good flow now, so this part I'm not sure if that's a break or if that's the fern cow part. See it? Right there?
Oh yeah, that big black area?
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's a break or if that's where the fern cow is or if it's a mixture of both. Yeah. There was a lot of root there.
Okay.
But it's gone.
Yeah. Stuff should flow right. Is that the uphill offset then?
No, this one's not.
Okay.
So this is the top of here. Let me push the I can actually rotate this.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So that's actually the top of the pipe.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay.
So I can actually hold this way for you. And if you see something that you have a question about, just let me know.
Oh, I see it now. That could just be a joint.
Right. They could have sleeved it in there. And this is what I meant by that other spot. Yeah. This is actually definitely cement where they cemented the joint together.
Okay, and it just oozed in.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you can't strip that out. But
no.
Stuff should be able to get around that.
Oh yeah, that's the side of the pipe anyways. Yeah. See how you do have a slight offset there in that one as well? Yeah. Everything's going right over that though. Okay. No problem. The small offsets like that on the bottom aren't an issue.
It's that one big one there.
Exactly.
More cement there, yeah.
Yep.
It's nice and clean now. Yeah, it looks to be nice and clean.
You'll see a little bit of root back at probably about the 6 foot mark.
That was that really big one you were trying to chew on, right?
Yeah, but that's right where the cast meets the clay. Yeah.
Right there?
Nope.
Nope.
We're still on the clay.
Okay.
We're only at 14 feet.
Okay.
We're just about... So 12 feet, so right here. Yeah. Back to 7 feet. See all that debris on the top? That was all from the roots. Okay. All the way back to approximately 7 feet.
Which is basically right
up.
There's some, yeah.
Yeah, that's the cast joint that I was telling you about. There's a slight offset on the top, which is why we were having a hard time getting that. But, I mean, that's the top of the pipe. Yeah. So you have almost a full opening.
Fold, and that looks to be fairly thin stuff. Down there too, so.
And then you're in the cast here.
Yeah.
This is about 5 feet out. 4 feet, and now we're coming up this bend here.
The last little bit. Yeah.
The last hurrah. There's a T in here. I'm assuming that's from the
where the old trap was.
Yeah. And but they cut out the trap.
Yeah,
so.
It's sitting right there.
Yeah, we found that the last time.
See, it probably broke.
So. Oops. Hopefully he cuts that part of it out. We always do this just so that we know exactly where we went in through.
Yeah. Future reference.
Yep. when you are.
He's putting his
Yep.
glove on. Doesn't want poo hands.
So even though you told your girls to be careful with your line,
Yeah.
you got tampons in there.
That might be. And who knows how long they've been down there. That might
Well,
be.
it's still white. So.
Okay. So it hasn't been down there long.
Exactly. That's our rule of thumb.
I will, yeah, because it turns gray.
It would be gray and
Yeah.
black.
Yeah. The color of sewage.
Right. So it's pretty white.
I will reinforce that with everybody.
Put a sign in your bathroom like they do at restaurants. And in stores. I wouldn't even use that thick toilet paper. Like use single ply.
Yeah.
Girls don't like that.
No.
You gotta do what's right for your pipes at this point.
Yep.
We're gonna go out and locate and mark that spot. Because that's, if my camera won't get past it with that skid, that's a pretty bad spot. Locator's on.
So is that camera now like putting off a sound?
Yep, it's putting off a. Hold on, I'm gonna catch my breath. It's putting off a signal that locator reads.
Yeah.
.34 inches and right there.
Good. Probably why they stopped.
Yeah.
What's that?
They're at the edge of the curb. They didn't want to go out to the road.
Well, no, that's a transition. It's a transition from the SDR to clay.
Play. So could that be something that the city did once?
I don't know if it's the city or.
I'm not exactly sure by that rule where ours ends and theirs starts.
I don't know how Milford works. I
Yeah.
know Nashua and Manchester and Hudson. You own from anything inside
Yeah.
out to where the line goes this way.
Until it actually meets up with the main line.
Yeah.
Which is probably
I wish I could tell you.
Yep, I don't know either yet.
I can't get my camera past that jump spot.
Well, you just going by where the
Well, that says drain. If you look farther down, the sewer might be in the center of the street.
yeah. Well, I know that they had some
Yep.
They did water line and sewer line both because they had a
Okay.